NFL 23 on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Black Knights and the Ravens on Thursday night.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the London Black Knights and the Baltimore Ravens. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Back to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10. It was just third down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Yeah, that's just the third play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. 2nd and 9 now. Goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
You just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. So a long field ahead for the Ravens to start things out. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try to create some space.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1, a lot more to go. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll drop the throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Black Knights are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 yard is the gain. And that'll be good for Baltimore first. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Burton on the move past the 40. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Myers' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
London about set to take over on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Oh, he shifts past him. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Ravens will take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. London about set to take over on offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained single. Terry loses it. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. Looking to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards through the air and a first down. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Schaefer. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watts. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. They're going to look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. From the 6. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
They'll give this to Singletary running right. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Singletary, they'll run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Burton here. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, complete. It's Watts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Watts. And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Back to throw. That's caught at the 2. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. London about set to take over on offense.
And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 28. Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and 1. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown. From a yard out. And the Black Knights are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. We'll continue on and take a look at the next-gen stats from the first half. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both.
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
2nd and 6. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And different running backs, same result as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Myers' kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
A give up the middle to Singletary. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now back to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason. from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on third down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that's going to tie things at 20. So matching field goals here to begin this third quarter of play, and we are tied again.
And this is how it's been all game long. Very much like a boxing match. Each team counterpunching each other, neither gaining a clear advantage.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back to throw here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. From the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Ravens have got it. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 14. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. London about set to take over on offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's complete. It's Miller. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw again. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Holding. Offense.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's got Burton here. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burton. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2nd and 5. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now it looks looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Black Knights have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So now Las Vegas down by 2 touchdowns. 1:51 on the clock. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll drop to throw. Pass caught, Miller. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they will take a knee here. Well, Carter, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. Before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start the season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come sitting next to you. Really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word.